Hey everyone, got something a little different for you today. I'm not actually out riding on the bike. Today I'm actually going to be taking the old Benelli seat down to get it recovered. I wanted to add some extra padding into that and maybe put a little embroidery on the back, make it a little customized. Found somebody that does custom seats here in Arizona. So I'm going to take y'all down there with me. We're going to talk to them and see what we can do. Alright, so what I plan on doing with the seat here is the backside's real thin. You can actually feel the plastic through the top here. It's not very comfortable when you're riding. So what I'm going to hopefully have them do is I'm going to have them add some extra padding across the backside here. And then just recover it with very similar material. Maybe something a little softer, a little more durable. But the main thing is to get some additional padding in this area here. Maybe soften it up on the sides here as well. But that's what we plan on doing with the main seat. With the backside, the passenger seat, we're going to pretty much leave it the same with the padding and everything like that. But we're going to have a little bit of an emblem embroidered right about in here. Maybe about 3 inches in diameter. And that's going to be the same symbol that you see on the side of the bike here. We're going to stick with the Umbrella Corporation theme. And I think it should look nice with that on the back of the seat. So let's pack them up, take them down there, and go from there. Alright, we made it down here. Let's hop out, go up, and see what we come up with. So we're inside now, and I just got done talking to Holly.
Hello.
About my seat. This is her. And what is the name of your business?
Kaleidoscope Custom Moto Seats.
Kaleidoscope Custom Moto Seats. I'll actually put a link in the description for her. You can contact her. She has a Facebook page.
I do.
You have a Facebook page that you can go to.
Yep.
So that's great. We're going to take a little walk over where we have the seat and kind of talk just a little bit about what we came up with for design and everything. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we got the seat down here. This is off my Benelli, the TNT 135 that we talked about earlier. We came up with kind of a plan to do it. We're going to do what? We're going to cover the main seat. She's going to put some additional padding in on the back side where we talked about previously. And we're going to put the Umbrella Corporation in the rear of the passenger seat, as you can see there. Just like that. And so, how long does it typically take you to do something like this here?
Your front seat will probably take me all of an hour, start to finish. Pull the staples, pattern the new material, get it cut, get it stapled on. Usually they're pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. The foam might add an extra 30 minutes depending on. I'm pretty high tech. I use a turkey carver to shave the foam down.
That's cool.
Some spray adhesive and. All of that is done before I make the pattern.
Yeah.
And when I design the pattern, I'll take the pattern and trace it onto the new material. And
that's for the back seat part, right?
That's just for the front seat.
Oh, that's just for the front seat.
Yep, that's just for the front seat. Then your rear seat, kind of same thing. I'm going to pull the staples off of the seat. I'm going to take the hat strap off because we decided we're not going to
we
go
don't need
route.
that. This is thing that she's talking about. It's kind of silly.
Kind of a useless strap.
Yep.
I will take the design that the customer provided and I will size it on my computer and then print it off at the right size. I'll cut it out kind of like a stencil, trace it onto the fabric on the back side of the fabric in a mirror, reversed.
Yep.
And then I will cut it out painstakingly by hand. I don't use machines for any of that stuff.
It's all good.
And then I will take the accent colors, which will be red and white, and I will trim each one of those out so that they're exactly the right shape. I'll lay them underneath the top layer and then glue them in place or tape them in place so that they don't move while I sew. And then they go over to the 100-year-olds.
Yeah, we're going to have to take a quick look at those because those are awesome. Sure. She's got some sewing machines that you got to see here. So she was talking about that This is the logo, you know, the umbrella logo we're going to put on the back like we talked about before. Do you have that? Where did that other seat go that you had that showed kind of what you do here? Here it is. Oh, nope, that's not the one. What do we do with it? Oh, it's right here. So this is what we were talking about here. And that's kind of the stitching and the underneath and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so Holly has brought out a little sample of what she does when she was talking about doing the white underneath with the pattern and so forth. This is kind of a sample of one that she kind of keeps around to show people. Let's flip it over real quick and take a look. So on the back side, she cut out the design there, right, and then laid the blue, sewed, and then she sews around the edge. Let's flip it back around. So you sew around the edge like this here, and it actually gives it kind of a raised, I don't know if you can see that real well. It's kind of hard with the camera angle here, but it gives it kind of a raised look to it. It's really cool. Really nice design.
Yep.
Awesome.
Makes it real sturdy. Something that you can pull on and you can sit on and rub over it. So
that's great. Yep. All right. Let's go over and take a look at these sewing machines. All right, so we're over here. We're going to take a look at the sewing machine that she has here. How old is this machine?
it's a 1927, so about 100 years old.
Wow, isn't that incredible? The thing is amazing looking.
Yeah, thank you.
It's
an old Singer.
Take a look.
Yep. It's an industrial machine. It's made to sew about a ½ an inch thick of material, and anything else you can slide in there, like your fingers.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. It does run with a motor, but you can hand roll it as well. So before motors and sewing machines were a thing, you could roll it like this and it would sew.
Yeah, I remember back my parents, my grandparents, I should say, had one that the little foot pedal, and I can see you actually have that down there.
It does. There is a foot pedal.
Kind of hard to see down there. Yeah, there you go. See, there's a little foot pedal.
Yep.
That you used to run it manually, but now it's hooked up to an electric motor.
Yep.
And it's run off of a belt.
Yep. A leather belt.
A leather belt.
A leather belt. Yep. It's got a staple on the side to keep it all together. It's very vintage.
That's awesome. So, but here is the big question. Since I do these things for motorcycles and stuff, what kind of motorcycle do you ride?
I have a Yamaha R6.
She's got, wow. that took me by surprise. I never would have thought that. Let's turn this around.
You want to see it?
We're gonna have, yes, we're gonna have to take a quick look. Oh. We're gonna have to take a quick look at it. She said you're a Yamaha R6. Oh my, I never would have thought that. But let's go take a look. We're gonna try and get some footage of this beautiful bike. Let's take a look at the actual work that she's done. This is the seat. That's amazing. It's beautiful. And I'm assuming that the horseshoe goes back to when you used to do saddles and stuff?
Yes.
That's awesome.
For good luck when you ride and a little bit of my past.
Oh, that's great. Look
The
at this
Phoenix, if you notice, is actually my tattoo,
Oh, let's
which
go
is
see.
my business logo now.
That's right, I did see that. So we've got the tattoo,
Yep.
and then it is on the seat,
Yep.
just like that. That's beautiful.
I wanted something that represented who I am as a person and where I come from. Since I was born in Phoenix, kind of makes sense. And the theory behind the Phoenix is that they burn down and they rise up from their ashes of their own body. So all the things that I've been through, all the things that I've tried and failed at, no matter what, I always get up, try again.
That's awesome. That's really cool. Awesome, thank you. All right, so we're done. Spent a couple hours here talking with Holly. She is a pretty awesome person. It was a lot of fun. She should have my seat done in a few days, and we'll be back. We'll take a look and we'll go from there. All right, we'll see you in a bit.